Here's an update on my house in Mussomeli, Sicily. After the construction, there's basic furniture, and I still need to do all the decorations, add the personality, everything. Most of the furniture, including that piece right there, I've gotten at consignment shops or thrifting, looking around town. In this closet, I said I was going to do a kitchenette, and I did. The last cabinet column there is a refrigerator and freezer. I was only going to get a stove top, but actually it was cheaper to get the stove and oven combination, so I did that. And a washer and dryer. I know most people in Italy hang their clothes to dry. I do too. It's just in the winter, I want to make sure I'm not hanging forever. Now that piece at the consignment store, you should have seen it in the Honda or the Fiat Panda that we got. It was hilarious. And that chandelier also consignment store. I'm not sold on this rug. We got it there for cheap, and there was so much with construction being dragged in, so much dirt that I needed that. There's that rug and another one that I don't necessarily married to any of them, and I need to figure out rugs because there's so much for the whole house. Now, this is my mom's room. The armoire I had before I had bought it the last trip, and in this window, we're going to put tall white shears. I don't have a ladder tall enough though, so I've got to do that. The nightstands and the chandelier also came from consignment store. Now, I'm going to need some help with this bathroom. I replaced the sink and replaced the toilet, but I do not like the tile. I am not a fan, and I don't know how to fix it. Is it painting over it? Is it vinyl? I'm not sure. This closet, I'm going to put a bar on the top, and then I'm going to make more shelves on the bottom, and it'll be more for storage because the armoire does have a hanging bar and also these shelves. Now, going into the main bathroom, there's 4 bathrooms, including the one in my mom's room. I changed the bathtub out to a shower and replaced the toilet, the bidet, and the vanity. The hot water heater stayed, and so did the tank above. Yeah, I know it's really beige, but I kept all the tiles. I wanted to keep the character as much as I can. I really like the tiles in the shower, the design on it. I'll add some pops of color somehow. I love the bench seat there, and then the cutout for shampoo and other lotions and stuff. But I'm really happy with this bathroom. I do need to get a mirror, and that's part of the decorating. Now, my sister's room, love this. She did get a huge closet system from IKEA because we'll be there more often. And so we wanted that space. Now, what she's going to do is she's going to add a big chair in that corner and a big gray kind of fuzzy rug. The desk and chair and lights were all from a consignment shop also. She does have long shears as well for that corner, and a bench seat's probably going to go in there. Probably in my mom's room too, a bench seat with storage underneath. So that will be nice. Now here's my son's room and his wife's, also a guest room. I'm hoping they come a lot though. And this has a second best view in the house of bedrooms. Mine is the first one, of course. The end tables were also from consignment shop. I'm not going to get a armoire for here. Also, the chandelier was, because I think this closet's going to be enough space once I redo it. I'm thinking of putting like a cool wallpaper on the back wall and then adding some shelves. But the wallpaper will add a pop of color when you open it, nice little surprise, and then a bar and shelves. So I think that will be enough since it's not going to be a room that's used all the time. It's more of a guest room. There's some major projects I'm going to do major for me in this room. Again, I love the tile on this floor. The paint turned out great. The paint in the whole house was Sherwin-Williams because it was easy to send the paint codes to the contractor and have it all done with the paint chart. Those couches are super comfortable. They're stiff, but they're not the kind that when you sit on, you're like, ugh. And then the trunk, I'm not leaving it there, but I was trying to figure out size-wise for what I would need. I'm going to show you the view because, of course, I have to since that's like major bonus. But in this room, on the back wall, one side is going to be where a desk is because I do hope people can come and work remotely. So there'll be a desk, and I have the printer already, and I'll set up a workstation there. And on the other side, I'm going to do shelves and kind of a library, and then have a TV back on that wall too, just in case people want it downstairs. There'll only be 2 TVs in the house. And that back right, you see that circle mirror? That was a free gift with purchase. So of course I'm going to keep the free gift with purchase. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. And I just showed you the chandelier that matches the floor. It actually came from the other property we'll be doing next, the rental property. And it matched. The light bulbs kind of make it look like an octopus, but I don't look up all the time, so it's no big deal. People do ask, what did I do to the floors? Really, I just swept them and mopped them. They were just so dusty before when I showed it with no construction. So it was kind of a mess. So a little old-fashioned elbow grease is all that it took. Now, coming up to this first room, I am looking for some suggestions because I'm not going to use it as a bedroom. This is just going to be kind of an entertainment area, but with that sloped ceiling, it's like, but that place right there is going to be, since there's water, I'm going to make it into a wet bar. And then to the right of it, have like a countertop kind of height for drinks and things. So a stand-up bar. This is the only thing that's missing is the door on this. Before, it wasn't framed in or anything. So new toilet, new sink. And then the 2 beds, those comforters are for twin beds, so they're not big enough. I'm wondering if on the ceiling that I should paint the ceiling white and then leave the beams natural, if that'll seem a little bit more open. But this also is just a guest room, so it won't be used that much. The bathroom up here, if you remember, the back wall had a small shower with glass. It was hard sitting at that toilet because you're like wedged in. So that's why I had it enlarged and am using a shower curtain so that there's more kind of moving room. It does have a bench also, and I like that little shelf for shampoo and such. And because of where the plumbing was placed, I wanted to not have to move that much, and that's why the sink's on one side, and then the open area is on the right-hand side. Here's my room, which I love. Sometimes the paint looks very, very light green, and sometimes it looks gray. I am loving the paint. This is also a PAX closet system from IKEA. I have the smooth doors though, because I bought some peel and stick wallpaper that I'm going to put on it, because I didn't want this just white, big, huge thing. It's not neutral colors, and on the video for my room, I did show the wallpaper they'll be putting up. So, and you saw the best view in all the rooms, which I'm super happy. I have the smallest room, but the best view, and the orientation of the bed is facing the view. I know it was probably better suited the other way, but I want to look at the view every day. Here is the kitchen, dining room, and living room. That table can actually enlarge. It has 2 more leaves that can go into it, so it can sit like 14, 16 people. And I got the big, huge American refrigerator and a pantry to the left of it. The island isn't like fixed in that point. It's heavy, so it doesn't really move, but I can change the orientation. I don't think I will, but wondering, I might play around with that. The tiles are the original tiles, and I got really, really lucky that they're great. And there's only a couple that are cracked, but it just adds character. The TV is big, and I like it. And people have said I will come watch football any day, which is soccer. And that door goes up to the attic. The couch may seem a little long, but I'm really hoping to have a lot of entertainment there. I need to get coffee table in here, obviously. And the chandeliers are both from a consignment store. So thanks for watching. I will update as you look at the view. I will update as we decorate the rooms, and I'm so excited.